Hello guys, welcome to Trendy channel. So in today's tutorial, I'll be showing you guys on how to create this beautiful design that you're seeing here, alongside with how to enhance the design, and also I will drop the link that will enable you to get the material that we used in this design. But first of all, I'm not the one that did the design. Big shout out to the creator. I think the name of the guy is Mira Creative. Yeah, big shout out to Mira Creative. So I saw this design on Pinterest, so I decided to recreate it for my people, which are you guys. So let's just dive straight to this video. Don't forget to share, like this video, comment, so that YouTube can also recommend this video to people that are also like you. So let's just dive straight to this tutorial. So what I will do is I will just hide this, then import the background, which the background will become a guide on what we are going to do. So this is the background. Okay, so all the background, everything, the link will be dropped that will enable you to get it. So don't be scared, just watch to the end and also see how we enhance the design, not with Lightroom this time but with Snapseed. So let's bring out the image, the redesign. Let's bring out the redesign. Now if you observe, you will see the logo and everything. So first of all, let's bring in the logo. So I wasn't able to get the transparent logo, but I think this can also serve. So let's position our logo there where this logo are being positioned. Let's just position it there. Then what we're going to do now is that we'll enter our shapes. Yes, then we'll create our shape according to his own shape. Just watch this video with me. The truth is, if you skip any part of this video, you won't get the message. That's just the truth. Like I usually said in my tutorial, that it is better you don't watch at all than to skip or watch half. Then the second thing we're going to do now is to copy that shape again. At this time now we are reducing the size of the shape. The size of the shape we are reducing it at this time. Then now we'll turn it. At this moment now we are turning the shape by 5, but now since we are turning it now, we increase the length of the shape while we are turning it by 5. So let me just centralize it. Are you seeing? So now what do we do now? Now enter another shape that is not on this design. A color that is not on this design. So all we need to do now is to look for a color that is not on this design. So okay, blue is not here. Then you drop it here. Now drop it exactly on this shape. Now what are you doing now? At this moment you're trying to cut it out exactly on the shape. Make sure the whole thing laps very well. You're trying to cut it out. Are you seeing? So all you need to do is to merge everything together. Just merge them together. Then when you merge, now go to your color eraser. Now if you enable your color eraser, automatically the white will go off. But this is what you do. Now when you enable, the white will go off. Like I said, use your color picker. Now pick the blue and see how the blue will go off. See, the blue, everything has just went off like that. So all you need to do is to position it very well. Then all you need to do is to copy it again, bring it to this side, then you rotate it with your 3D Are you seeing? Just in case the edge of your colors are showing, you just try to change the color. Are you seeing? Then also change the color of this one because the blue is showing, so just change the color. Then come here again, create the last shape, and don't forget that we are not done. We still have a little process to follow. So that's the last shape for now. So let me hide the original design. So this is what we'll have. So all you need to do at this moment is to merge everything together. That's the 3 shapes that you're seeing here. Merge them together. So after merging, change them to a color that is not on this background. Like I said, black is not on this background, so you can change them to black. Then all you need to do now is to merge them with the original design, which is this design. Merge them with that design. I see now. Now everything is now one. So go to your color picker. Just go to your color pick. So your color eraser, erase it. Now the white will go off, but use your picker to pick the black background and make it to go off. Are you seeing now that what we have now is just our background? Then try to work on the tolerance and the smoothing of the edges and the rest, just to get a perfect match. Okay, now at this moment the color has changed. So if you change the background color, you see something like this. You also see something like this. See something like this, depending on what you're working with. I see. So now where do we start from again? So all you need to do now is to go to your shadow, enable your shadow. Now make your color shadow to be white. Now let me use black first, so you see what I'm doing. Now you need to do your offset. So I now take it, just take it to -10. Then at this point you can change it to white. Then reduce the color a little bit, let it be visible a little bit. It's too much. This one is too much. Let's just leave it as pure white. So all you need to do now is to go to your gallery, look for a shape. So I look for pictures. So let me just work with these pictures. Then from here you can as well shape your pictures from here. So it will be too big, so all we need to do is to reduce the end, try to shape it to fit in. It's also big, so all we need to do again is to take it off again, shape it also. So now from here you can try to reduce it to your size with your hand, then take it backward. Are you seeing? So the initial shadow you brought in, that shadow that you brought in is becoming a problem, so you disable the shadow. So your inner shadow, okay, this shadow, disable it. So all you need to do is bring in inner shadow. I think all we need is inner shadow, not really that type of shadow. Yeah, your inner shadow, that's what you need. Then you try to enable it, just a little bit, not too much. Yes, this is all we need for now. You can as well increase the size a little bit, the size of the background, just increase it a little bit. You can use your hand to do that to get a perfect work. Are you seeing? You can just use your hand to increase it. Then let's go back to this image again. We are not done with the image. Then this image now, just increase it also with your hand, then drop it at the right place. Are you seeing? Now let's bring in another image. Let's just be quick about it. So let's bring in this lady here. So all we need to do now is to crop it. Okay, let's take here a little bit. Then usual, let's bring it to back. Just the way we did the other ones. Then you lock it, then we'll bring in another one again. So let me just bring in another image. Let me use this image. Okay, so this is not, this guy is not long, so but we increase it to our hand. Then we'll also bring it backward as usual. Are you seeing? So I think the reason why the edges are showing is because of how we worked on it from this place. So these smooth edges, let's take it. We've gotten the real deal. So now I downloaded a light lens, just to create that noisy effect around the dance aspect of this design. So that noisy effect, so this is the light lens we'll be using. So you can copy it to get to, if you want to make it that dark and dim, you can just copy it. Like I said, please, I'm not the owner of this design. Please, I saw it on Pinterest and I love it. I said let me just recreate it for you guys, just to know that there are some things that are possible using Pixellab. So now let's see what we've not done and what we've done. Okay, so there's more to this design. So let me bring in Papa David Oyedepo. Sorry, he beyond me. So all we need to do is to bring him here and position him at this very spot. Are you seeing now? Then we can bring him here. Now if you observe now, the image that we brought in has a light lens on it, but we can just add our own. If we want to add our own, the light lens I downloaded, just disable the color, then try to work on it with your color filter. Just play around it and see what will be the outcome. Okay, your hue, take it to 40. Your saturation, let me see, your saturation, take it to, you can as well take your saturation to 20 or 20. Brightness, okay, brightness, just take the brightness to like -5, but okay, your contrast, leave it like that. Though there are perfect, then you drop it on his cloth like this. Though there are perfect way of doing this, which I've also shown you guys how to design using and Pixellab. So there's a write-up. Let's check. So there's a write-up, commanding exploits. So that write-up, all you need to do is to come here and put in your write-up commanding lots, then you reduce the size, you do your paddling and the rest, then choose a perfect font for it. So let me just use these fonts. Moderns, I think, is one of my favorite fonts. Moderns. And please guys, if you see any, so what was used for the color of the fonts, there is gradient. They use a gradient for this, so this aspect will be yellow. The gradient that was used. So guys, if you've not joined my WhatsApp group, I think you are really making a big mistake. So just join the WhatsApp group. From there you can drop flyers on different flyers, share views together, ask your question, we'll also answer, you give it the correct answer. If I'm not there, people are there to answer you, but the truth is that you must be answered. Whatever question you ask, you must be answered. That's the truth. Just be rest assured that you will be answered. So guys, we've achieved this beautiful flyer with our Pixellab. So now let's save it as image. Let's save it. Now the next step here is to make it pop art, just the way you're seeing it on just the way you're seeing it in that design, to make it pop art. That's the next step here. So let's give it time to load. Okay, so now let's import it to Snapseed. So snaps, this here we are of Snapseed. So now we have different look and the rest mode. So we'll tap on pop, making it to pop art, making the design to pop art. So it has popped out already. Yes, are you seeing? After, before, after. So now we will go ahead by clicking on tool, just to add a little spice to the whole process. Tap on your toon image, then from here you can, okay, if you're not okay the brightness, you increase it or you reduce it, but we are okay with the brightness, so just leave the brightness is okay for me. Contrast, the contrast is really okay, but just to get that the rough effect that you're seeing on the design, I will take it to 10. Then saturation, the image are saturated already, no need for saturation, it's just the ambience. There are a lot of ambience already, but let me just add a little ambience. So 19 is okay. Highlights is highlighted already, no need shadow. There are a lot of shadow, but let me also show you the difference. Are you seeing? So all you need to do is just add like 10 or 15, just a little amount of this in warm. The image is warmed already. Warm is just to not to make it that bright and the rest. So we take it to our warm, we take it to minus 20, yeah, minus 20 to get that we need. So are you seeing? So now you see before, see after, before, after. So please guys, kindly subscribe, share this video with your friends. See you guys in my next tutorial.